Live, local, late breaking. This is WBAL TV 11 News, Sunday morning.
The time, 7:06. It's 50 degrees on TV Hill. Coming up, we have some simple and effective drug-free ways to lower your blood pressure.
The author of this book says that it can be done in just 8 weeks. He's going to join us for Medical Alert.
Thank you, Melissa. You can lower your blood pressure in 8 weeks without drugs. There's one health expert who says it can be done, and he's here to show us how. That's next in Medical Alert.
Plus, a local company specializing in all things coffee.
Welcome back, everybody. Time for a medical alert this morning. 65 million Americans have hypertension, and it's estimated half of them aren't being treated for it. And so our next guest says he can help you lower your blood pressure without medication. He actually wrote the book on it. Robert Kowalski is here with more. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this book came out of your own experience, your own health experience?
My dad died of a heart attack at age 57. His major thing was hypertension. It's a long time ago in 1969. We didn't know what we know today. In fact, for years he never had any symptoms. Of course, there are no symptoms of blood pressure. He never knew he had the problem. Died at 57. That's too young. First thing to find out, do you have high blood pressure? If you do, three-step punch to lowering that blood pressure naturally. You're going to be hearing more about fruits and vegetables as we go on. We're learning that they are really terrific. These are the best for blood pressure. Sweet potatoes, oranges, bananas. These are high in potassium. They balance out the sodium in the diet.
Okay.
Also, the salt substitute is potassium chloride instead of the sodium chloride, lowering the blood pressure. So emphasize those fruits and vegetables. That's punch number one. Punch number two, new supplements that have been clinically documented. This is the real deal.
Okay.
If you were to eat 3 to 5 tomatoes a day, you're going to see your blood pressure go down, but that's impractical.
Okay.
1 capsule. 2 studies done. It's actually an ingredient found in many, many products. You'll see it listed as lycomado. 2 studies done with 2 different groups of people, on average about a 10-point drop.
So you're looking for like a lycopene substitute.
It's more than lycopene. Just lycopene alone won't work, but look for that word lycomado. 2 studies done, 10-point drop. Similarly, there's a grapeseed extract that concentrates the isolate that's been found to lower blood pressure. So by doing this, you actually will see in one study 8 points, in another study 12-point drop in blood pressure. The third step to this is deal with some of the stress by getting into a habit of properly breathing. When we build up too much carbon dioxide in our lungs by the shallow breathing when we're under stress, it raises blood pressure. When you smile and breathe deeply and exhale all that, you get that out, the blood pressure will come down. If you were to have one of these on your arms, you'd actually see in just 2 to 3 minutes of deep breathing about a 10-point drop in blood pressure. By the way, these are as accurate as what you get in your doctor's office.
Is this a way to test to see if you have high blood pressure?
It is available in all the pharmacies and the big box stores for good discounts.
And what is something like this called if you go to the pharmacy and say, I want to buy...
Blood pressure monitor.
Okay.
Very simple. About the same cost as bathroom scales. Every home should have it. So emphasize the foods. Sweet way to end the day and the interview would be have a cup of hot cocoa in the evening. The cocoa contains the polyphenols that are present in these various foods that will actively open up the blood vessel, literally open it up so that you've got greater blood flow. Now the point is, today is Sunday. Go out today. Start shopping. You'll find it in lots of stores, these new supplements, the lycomado, for example, at GNC stores. The same thing with the grapeseed extract, which is labeled as Mega Natural BP.
Okay.
All of the health food stores, the pharmacists, do it today. Get started, because blood pressure is one of the major risk factors for heart disease.
Okay, so again, all this information is contained in the book. It's called The Blood Pressure Cure, 8 weeks to lower blood pressure without prescription drugs, and that's by Robert Kowalski. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
My pleasure.
We appreciate it. And don't go away. When we come back, Java Joe, whatever you call your morning cup of coffee, we have some experts here to make sure your next cup is delicious. But first, a look at some of the events going on around town.